What's going on there, Dice Rollers? Paul here, and I'll be your DM for a while. And today I want to ask you a question. What kind of thief are you? Maybe you've heard there's a brand new adventure book out that deals with heists. But before you go on that heist, shouldn't you decide what kind of thief you're going to be? Well, listen, before we get into those types of thieves you can be, if you're brand new here to the channel, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you being a part. If you would like content like this in your inbox on a regular basis, be sure to click that subscribe button, and I'll get videos to you as soon as I make them. So, what kind of thief are you? I know that there's we call ourselves a rogue, right? If you make a rogue in 5th edition, you say, well, I'm going to be this, and then it kind of encompasses all these things. But recently I've been poking through the Complete Thieves Handbook from Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, and did you know that it has 17 different kind of thieves you could be? I want to roll through just a few of them to give you some inspiration. Maybe you could decide what kind of thief you're going to play for what kind of adventure. Not all heists have the same kind of thief. Maybe you're very specialized. So let me break down some of these for you. Now, you don't have to be just one kind of thief. Some of these can go together based on your background, experience, all those kind of things. So just take these archetypes as I go along and decide maybe how can I flesh this out. You're giving your DM, if you're playing a thief, by the way, lots of room then to be able to mess around with your character a little bit, both in good ways and in some shady ways maybe. But let's take a look. How about the Acrobat? The Acrobat is a separate kind of like archetype here. It's basically someone who entertains while they rob you blind. Maybe you're doing a performance and you're getting up close and personal and you're picking pockets. Maybe you're the standard adventurer. You're the dungeon delver, the tomb robber, the relic snatcher kind of thief. Maybe you're an assassin. Not all thieves are assassins and not all assassins are thieves, but sometimes there's killing to be done. Maybe you're just a standard bandit and anybody riding in a stagecoach along a lonely wooded road is going to be at risk with you. The beggar. That's right, the beggar. Maybe you're begging and you suddenly say, hey, you, help me out. I'm in this alleyway and I'm hurt. And then you lure them in and then you take their stuff. That's how that works, right? Maybe you're a bounty hunter for a guild possibly, and your bounties go out for those thieves who have violated guild rules. So you're a bounty hunter collecting bounties on thieves. You could be a buccaneer, right? Maybe don't call them pirates, but they are the thieves of the sea. Maybe you're a burglar, and a burglar, you like to burgle things. You know, whether small things or big things. You go to these parties to see who's wearing what and then follow them home to sneak into their house and steal their stuff. Maybe you're a specialist kind of burglar. Maybe you just don't steal anything. Maybe you're into art. What is your pleasure? Maybe you're a cut purse, and a cut purse is exactly how it sounds. You walk up, you cut people's purses, their gold that's on their belt, and you snatch it and take it away. You're basically like a purse snatcher. You sort of crash into somebody, grab their stuff, and head off into the darkness. Maybe you're a fence. Maybe you don't exactly steal the stuff, but you know exactly where to take that stuff in order for it to be sold. Maybe you're a scout and you are a woodland saboteur. Maybe you know how to set up those traps. Maybe you go into the woods and you spy the routes for people and you're familiar with all the routes that are in the town there. And that way you can report to different people who are those thieves that can go out there and then, based on your information, they can then go ahead and execute the plan that they have and be able to give you a cut of the money. Maybe you're a spy. And you say a spy. Spy doesn't sound like a thief, Paul. Well, a spy deals in information. Maybe you have to steal documents. Maybe you're just showing up to listen in on conversations, or maybe you're trying to peek at like treaties or something like that to get that information back to your bosses. Maybe you're a swashbuckler, much like Robin Hood. You and your merry men are stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. Maybe you're a thug. You're an enforcer. You're the guy that shows up along with the brains, and you're like, hey, you're gonna do what he says, or I'm gonna take care of you in certain ways you're not going to like. This would be great for a Goliath or a half ogre or a furbog or something like that that's got a little bit of height and a little bit of a wide-chestedness to them that when they walk in the room, you know something's going on. Maybe you're a troubleshooter, and how I define troubleshooter is maybe when thieves or thieves guilds get out of line, well, you're the guy that goes in and rectifies those things and makes sure that they don't do those things no more. Or maybe you're a security consultant. for the rich and the famous. And you go in and say, hey, look, I notice your stuff's not set up very well. I'd like to help you with that. And of course, you set them up so that you can be able to easily get in and out with their stuff. And finally, maybe you're a swindler. That's right. You're just always running a scam. You're like those old-time West guys that are selling these tonics that are good for anything. And so you deal in, constantly changing, kind of like on the internet, where you're constantly changing products to get a few bucks in a town, and then you kind of move along. But yeah, those are just some suggestions. You could flesh out your character by being very specific for a very specific kind of heist, giving your DM some things to run with, and also building your backstory. How did you become this kind of thief? So you tell me, what kind of thief are you? Leave me a comment down below and let me know. And that's it for today's video, guys. Thanks for being a part today. Be sure to click that thumbs up button. Let me know you like the video and you want more of them. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.